Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus for the Sony PlayStation 2 again. In the last video, we beat Mugshot and got the second part of the Thievius Raccoonus, and now we have entered Haiti in search for Ms. Ruby and the third part of the Thievius Raccoonus. We've already done everything in the introductory level, and now we are in the hub proper, and we are going to have to go places in order to get more treasure keys and ultimately get to Miss Ruby. And at this point, I'm just striking at candles for no reason. Anyway, there is a rope here. Now, what I could do is throw the decoy out, have that guy hit it, and then rush at him and then hit him before he can strike again. But what I can also do, if I know what I'm doing, is walk along this fence and smack this guy from the side. He won't know what hit him. This will allow us to get to the first level that I want to do today, a Grave Undertaking. And I think I'm going to get dialogue as soon as I enter. Okay, maybe not. But I do want to jump up here for a clue bottle and then get over here.
Sly, you'd better be on your guard here. My paranormal scanners show this place is really haunted.
Once again, Bentley would be better with such things in Sly 2. Anyway, let's go ahead and get rid of that rock monster and then fight our way to this ghost generator.
That was very interesting. When you smashed that gravestone, the ghost stopped coming. It must be some kind of ghost generator. Maybe if you smashed them all, you'd be safe.
And it'll definitely make things easier if we can get rid of the ghosts and the things that create them. We'll just need to keep a lookout for them, but shouldn't be too hard. You see ghosts, there's going to be a ghost generator nearby anyway. After these walls of thick vines, you do have to break them in order to get past them. There's a safe right here. Don't forget to smash it. There's a clue ball in the water. Don't forget to smash that with your cane too. There's a bottle here. And there's another rot monster here as well. And when you go through here, there is a note bottle to the right. There is a clue bottle to the right. You don't want to forget about that. And let's go ahead and smash the generator. Now, these torches, they go on and off, and you want to spire jump and land on them when they're not aflame. There are some note bottles. There's some clue bottles here, but I don't want to get those yet. I'd rather take care of the more important thing, which is, well, besides getting an extra life, getting rid of all these ghosts and these ghost generators. Now I can get these. And now we have a drum that we can leap on. By going to the left, we have some clue bottles that we can break. We definitely want to go here first if this is our first time going through here. And to the right is a 1-up and where we need to go. You do want to be careful around here. There are lasers. You don't want to trip these on your way to where we're going to go next. And you just want to watch where the lasers go. If you can use the Master C Sprint shortcut, preferably without tripping the alarm, that would be grand. Now we need to get over to this chandelier that is up here, break the clue bottles, And then we need to use these ropes to get to the next checkpoint. There is something here that is very easy to miss. Let's go ahead and get rid of this mosquito first. Somehow that never hit me. I did not know. And this right here, really easy to miss. You want to go down this path through 3 clue bottles that can be pretty easy to miss out on. And you'll probably be looking around everywhere for them. Also, clue bottle right here. And that path that we took to get those 3 clue bottles earlier, the camera can act kind of funny on that, so just be careful. Anyway, let's go ahead and break these 2 clue bottles, and from here, we want to get to the ghost generator immediately. I made that look a lot easier than it is. I really just powered past them. At least I don't have to worry about annoying amounts of July 4th fireworks this time around. That just made anything difficult, really. Smash the safe for 2 more clue bottles. And while you're here, jump here for another. Now we have a ghost generator. I managed to get those ghosts to just move past me entirely. Managed to get that done. And there should be some more bottles. Oh dear. And we got 2 generators here. That's not fun. There's 36. And there should be 2 more safes with 2 bottles each at the vault. Perfect.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Okay, this is kind of a guess, but try 128.
Well, let's see what's inside.
A more modern entry. Bruce O'Coop's computer hacking technique. Using the data on this page, I should be able to tap the duty roster in each hideout and project guard information into your binocucom.
Rather interesting thing to have, but it doesn't really affect gameplay and it doesn't really help you in any way in the long run. Still, it's a bit of a novelty to have. Let's go ahead and get the key. And from here, we have another level that I want to go to, assuming I can show off what I want to show off around here, and I can't do it with the enemy that's supposed to be here because he's gone. So it looks like I'll have to drop down here. There he is. Alright. And all of one kind of enemy have the same name. You just get their weird Latin name, and you get some weird fact about them. Really not that useful. That's pretty much what the computer hacking ability gets you. Just useless facts about the minor enemies in the game. Anyway, we need to leap up here and ride the vine slide down to the lair of the beast. This is the second level we're going to do for this video. And we're going to get a cutscene as soon as we approach this big iron gate.
What's with this industrial strength voodoo gate? Miss Ruby must really be trying to keep something out.
Or maybe she's trying to keep something in.
And I'm pretty sure, given the title of this stage, she's trying to keep something in. More than likely. Anyway, there's some clue bottles, 3 to be exact, to the left of the start. And there will be more as we make our way around. Just watch out as you rail slide and rail walk. because you'll be seeing bottles as you go through here, as well as places you can jump to for bottles that you can get without having to be on a vine or a walkable rail like vine, or one you can swing on. And this I can just approach and it'll break it immediately. And so far so good. Thankfully you can always jump back if you miss any of these things. Really? You can always jump back if you miss any of these things, which is always good. And you can just try again at swiping your cane at them. And now it's time for another clue bottle, which is right here. And from here, it's time to be careful. Also, there's a treasure key. The vault's not too far behind. And you'll be spider jumping from branch to branch and also finding the occasional spider. Good thing we have water safety. And we can go ahead and smack this guy around. And why did I fall down there? And there's a bottle right there.
These walls are making me claustrophobic. Whoa! Did you see those reeds move? There's something huge under there. You better get going.
And we should. This does not look good if breeze are moving like that. And hey, we finally got our second hit back. I did want that. And also we want to move further to the left, further ahead, to get a couple of clue bottles around here. Let's smack some of these around. Don't forget this one. Don't forget that clue bottle. You're going to approach me. And before I do that, I want to drop down here for 3 more clue bottles. These can be pretty easy to miss if you're not looking around. And by jumping back to the platform and pressing circle, you can just double jump and then spider jump back to this platform, which is really useful. And let's go ahead and swing the cane around so we can hit these things. And I want to make sure that we trip this checkpoint because we're going to need it because of this. That is the titular beast that we do not want to met. Are you kidding me? This is not what I wanted. And it was probably for the best that we died anyway, because I still want to get that clue bottle there. Thankfully, I won't have to worry about catching up to get much. Go ahead and hit that. And then just get out of here like it's some Crash Bandicoot level. I still stand by my opinion that this game still sounds like Crash Bandicoot as far as the music goes. Most of the music anyway. And that the game is more like Crash Bandicoot with a stick, but it's still a good game. I still enjoyed this the first time, and I'm still enjoying it now. And once you make it to the treasure key, the beast leaves you alone. We could get the treasure key now, but I want to get the vault.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
If I could get there without landing on it, that would be great.
I had to overcome some personal demons to get the answer to this one. Try 4, 4, 4.
I love how they use the Japanese number of 4 and not 666 like most American gamers would have expected. Most Western gamers, at least.
These are the blueprints to Miss Ruby's production facility. I'll pipe this information into your binocucom. Use it to find breakables and clues nearby.
And we can now look for anything that we missed in any of the worlds in Miss Ruby's hideout with the binocucom. Let's go ahead and get the key. So as I was saying earlier, I still stand by my opinion that most of the game's music sounds kind of Crash Bandicoot-ish. Still has that same bouncy energy. And this game feels more or less like Crash Bandicoot with a stick. Even though you have like a little more freedom to move where you want to. You're not tied down to one specific path. One linear, narrow path. It's a little more 3D, what we've got going on here, than what Crash Bandicoot, at least the first couple of games, did. But again, the series didn't really come until its own. Until Sly 2 took the Grand Theft Auto 3 route, instead of being more action-oriented and focused more on stealth and not getting caught, and had the change in music to go with the change in gameplay to make it more like you're actually going out and stealing things. Once the second game went in that direction, that's when the Sly Cooper series really came into its own. Until that point, you had Sly 1. The game sold well enough to get greatest hits status and new cover art, amazingly, for both the cover and the front of the DVD that the game is printed on. And Sly 1, it was action-oriented, and you were playing as a thief, and there were some thief-like moments. But at the same time, Sucker Punch, who developed the game, I don't think they knew exactly what they had on their hands, and they didn't... until Sly 2 showed up and made the series into what it was, took the series in the direction that it went, the potential was there, it just wasn't realized. Again, Sly 1, not a bad game. Definitely different from the rest of the series. But it's still a very enjoyable game, even if you're coming back from playing the sequels, or if you're playing this for the first time. Still worth picking up for the PlayStation 2. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. We've completed 2 levels for Ms. Ruby's hideout. And we're going to complete more in the next video. So join me next time where we get 2 more treasure keys and get 2 steps closer to Ms. Ruby. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!